Here we go. South, south, south.
Throwing is Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. Set up.
First play, and May goes to the air. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completion, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
19 Texans. Set.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
That'll be taken in by Mixon.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go.
All right. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Set.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And they are not gonna catch him. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set, and fortunate for them, they've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Good coverage by the kicking team. He's out of bounds, shy of the 20. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs.
On the ball now, on the ball.
2nd down
Panther 60,
and 3.
Panther 60. Dragon 60.
From out of the gun, here's May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways.
Okay, ready?
We do know it'll be third down.
Set. Ready?
To throw again is May. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Oh, ready? Tonight.
On first down, it's Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Tonight.
A run here with Mixon. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
11. Look the hot, look the hot. Tonight.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Tonight.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. This one complete to Bryant. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. From the 35, it's first and 10.
11. Hey, uno. Hey, uno Mars. Tonight.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a second and 6.
12. Hey, uno. Here we go. Tonight.
To throw is Stroud. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Tonight.
On the option, they give it to Mixon. He is in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
On the set.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready, ready.
To throw is May. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Set. 18. Pioneer. Check smash.
Dobbs
Check smash.
headed in motion. One quarter in the books. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
60 Eagle. 60. Ready. Set up.
Throwing now is May. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need.
Let's go now.
But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's over the middle and intercepted.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Slash, slash, slash. Slash.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That one incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll get about 4 out of that one, and that should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
11. Look the hot. Today.
They'll go right back to Mixon. Wow. And he will score again. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Texans move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll spot Henry, open downfield. Still going. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New England. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
What's that? 2J.
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Hey, south. Shut.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Taxi. Buggy. Why Tony? Tonight.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Hey, uno.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
On the quick, right? Robin. Hey, Uno Mars. 19 Texas. Tonight.
On play action, Stroud. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Go!
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Ready?
May to throw on second down. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Ready?
Throwing on third down is May. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Set. Hot.
Working out of the gun, it's May. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football at their own 23.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Slash. South. Set.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Oh, ready? Tonight.
Stroud gonna set up to throw. This one complete to Jordan. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. It is a big-time play for Houston. 56 yards. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
Buggy. 11. Tonight.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, They force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Ready up.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set up. Set go.
From out of the gun, here's May. Again, working deep downfield. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And that will lead to a second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air, but they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot. Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Look the hot, look the hot. Here we go. Hey, south. Tonight.
To throw, it's Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll run with Mixon. Mixon has the first down and more. And he's into the end zone yet again. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans stretched things out even further. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready. Go.
They will take a knee here.
Ready. Set up.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.